I'm back at the coffee shop today, guys, with my husband, Daniel, and I'm going to use my little book of patterns to decide on a pattern that I want to use today. So it's a handy little reference, and I will link it if you want to check it out in my Etsy shop. So now I'm started a string, and I decided I wanted to make it more filled, the string for the Zentangle pattern. So right there, I'm just sort of replicating a pattern that I made on a big scale, and I have all my Tangle patterns that I teach in a playlist. So check those out. If you haven't seen that, you can see all of them all at once. You can just binge watch them. And here I'm just keep going with the string. Not exactly sure where I'm going to end up yet. Just I took a thicker Sakura micron there just to outline that area, and I knew right then that I probably would put a pattern from my little pattern zine in that one area that I just outlined. So I decided to do it for a couple areas. And as we go along here, I really have no rhyme or reason what I'm going to do yet. I'm just, I'm not following anything actually. I'm just drawing. So, what else? There I am now drawing the pattern out of my little pattern booklet, which is very helpful, especially because when I'm taping at the coffee shop, I can't go reference on the internet because I'm using my iPad to record with. So I need a reference like that, and I don't always want to carry my big notebook of references of that I have. It's like a big 1-inch notebook. So this thing's really helpful for, little fillers that I might not think of. So here I'm adding some weight to the lines for interest, and I did that throughout the whole thing. Oh, there I'm showing I dropped coffee on that drawing. I was so mad because I wanted to do a completely black and white Zentangle because I never do them. So I had to put color in, guys. I couldn't help it. I didn't know how to come back from that drop of coffee on that paper, especially at where it was placed. So I decided to take some distress marker and I plopped it down in a circle. Then I said, wait a minute, let me plop it down again in another area. And then I thought, oh, these circles don't look right, and I'm at the coffee shop and I'm not going to worry about it until I get home. So I decided to start shading instead, and I'm using a micro eraser, and I will link that below, and all the stuff I use. Right there's a Mermaid colored, it's a paint over pen by Jane Davenport, and it's called Mermaid. Isn't that a cool color name? Oh, so what I did is it's kind of got, I think, acrylic paint in it, so I just made some splotches. It looks kind of like that groovy, splotchy look from the 70s. Doesn't really match the Zentangle, but who cares, right? I don't know, all in the end, I wanted very limited color because I wanted no color this time. So I just left it as is. And my husband was saying, can't you, what did he say? Can't you shade that out a little and this and that? And I'm like, no, that's actual paint. No, I cannot shade acrylic paint. So, I don't know. What do you guys think of those blue blotches on there? Does it look intentional, or does it look like I was fixing an oops? Oh well, I like it. It worked out good enough. So here I'm doing another pattern, and I think this one has a name. The Zentangle pattern, I can't remember it, but I like this one. It's very self-explanatory. I just can't remember the name of it. And there I'm demonstrating how I shade with that one little area, and then I'll do that around all the little shapes right there with my blending stump. Sorry guys, I'm kind of stuffy today. Here I am doing the last Zentangle pattern, and I'm going to see I colored all that area, and then I'm just repeating those lines all the way around, And to be honest, this is my least favorite part. I didn't like how this little part turned out. It's too tight, I think. Oh, the quote was from an 80s song that was playing in the coffee shop. There's no real meaning to it. I just like it and I love the 80s. So I thought I'd put it on there. Here it is, all done, guys. I hope you like it. And leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think of my Zentangle. Thanks for watching. Bye.